Greetings in the name of the Lord Jesus. We are in the book of Daniel chapter 3. We have a situation here. Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego are facing a burning fiery furnace. Now, you as a born-again believer can face any burning fiery furnace. Maybe it's not a literal physical one, but a spiritual one perhaps. These three young men faced it, and they passed the test with flying colors. Now, the question is, what was their response to the king? Well, the king wanted them to worship this image. It wasn't that he didn't say, you can't worship Jehovah. He was just saying, worship this too. And that's what this world is trying to get you to do. Worship the world, worship the enemy, worship something, worship whatever it is, but worship God too. Or worship God and this too. No, it's not. That's not it. It's not Jesus and something else. It's Jesus and that's it. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. What's their response? Number one, their response was this. We don't even have to pray about it. Number one, our response is this. God is able to deliver us. Do you know God is able to deliver you? They said, and he will deliver us. That's our attitude. Pastor, teach your people this. What do you mean? Tell them that God is able. Tell them that he will in his time and his way. But notice this. But if not, we still won't bow down to your image. That's an attitude. That's a disposition of power and love and a sound mind. Friends, God hasn't given you an attitude of fear. He's given you a disposition, attitude, spirit of power, love, and a sound mind to make decisions like this in the heat of the moment. My question to you is this. Where did that attitude come from? Well, they were rightly related to God. Friends, you are rightly related to God through Jesus Christ, your Lord, and you can have the same attitude they had. All right? You can have the same one. You can look this situation in the face and say, my God is able to deliver me. But the greatest thing would be this. But if not, I still won't bow down. I'm still not serving the devil. I'm not serving the world. I'm not going to serve sin. I'm going to serve God no matter what it may cost. Yes. You might be facing a situation. I know friends of mine are. I know a friend of mine who just lost her husband this week. I want to tell you, God is able. God is able to strengthen, to deliver, to set free, to encourage, to lift up so you can face another day because he lives. But where did this attitude come from? Well, we know it's a relationship with God. But notice what this relationship with God caused them to do. Go with me to Daniel chapter 1. Daniel 1. Verse 8. Okay? Now Daniel is there. Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego are there. And it says in verse 8, this is the key. This is a secret to this. All right? And here's what it says. But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the king's meat. There it is. In order for us to have an attitude that says, our God is able, and he will. And if he doesn't, we won't bow down. Where does that come from? A relationship with the Lord. And because they had that relationship with the Lord, they didn't stop there. They purposed in their heart. Only a Christian can do that. He purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the king's meat. I think it's time for the church of the Lord Jesus Christ to stand up and say, as a born-again believer, we purpose where? In our heart. It's not outwardly, it's inwardly. Because everything externally comes from the internal. Out of the abundance of the what? Heart. The mouth what? Speaks. Purpose in your heart not to defile yourself with the things of this world, and God will do wonders for you.
Thank you for watching A Certain Sound Daily Video Devotional. Be sure to sign up for the iTunes podcast or daily email of A Certain Sound when you visit us online at www.acertainsound.com. A Certain Sound is a ministry of Word of Truth Christian Center in Bowling Green, Ohio. On behalf of Word of Truth Christian Center, I'm Sonetta. God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow.